Hello, I'm Son of a Saint, and today I'm doing something a little different. I haven't prepared a script, and I simply want to talk about Dragon Age 4. Now, we got a teaser trailer yesterday, and needless to say, people are hyped, and that's fine. I'm not here to ruin anyone's fun. I'm not saying you can't be hyped, but what I want to say is that we, as Dragon Age fans and as consumers, we need to be careful when we talk about Dragon Age 4, because while it is developed by BioWare, known for Dragon Age, known for Mass Effect, this game is being published by EA, and that's where we have to be wary. And a lot of people are going to say, well, it's Dragon Age. How can they mess this up? Easy. Mass Effect Andromeda. I am more of a Mass Effect fan than I was ever a Dragon Age fan. I've only played Dragon Age Origins, but I've played through the Mass Effect trilogy more times than I can count. So, when Mass Effect Andromeda was announced, I was hyped. I was over the moon. We were getting an actual new Mass Effect game. But we all know what happened. EA cut resources from Mass Effect Andromeda and sent it over to Anthem. And I'm worried that this is going to happen again. Dragon Age is a massive franchise, but Mass Effect has proven that BioWare can and will mess up. And I don't want to say that the failings of Mass Effect Andromeda was BioWare's fault. No, I solely blame EA. As I said, they cut resources and put it to Anthem, and that's what we need to talk about. Anthem, and how it links into Dragon Age, and how it links into the wider business structure of EA. Now, in my personal opinion, and this is just my opinion, this entire video is my opinion, EA, and in turn a little bit of BioWare, are putting all their eggs in one basket, that is Anthem. And I'm worried that Dragon Age, just like Mass Effect, is going to suffer because of it. Now, from my understanding, Dragon Age is going to come out in 2021. But a lot can happen between here and now. There is the high probability that EA will go, well, actually, we want to put all our faith in this new IP. Dragon Age already has this established fan base, and EA probably know that no matter which way that game's going to turn out, people are going to buy it. As I said, I'm not a hardcore Dragon Age fan, but my sister is. She's kind of my way into this community. And I spoke to her, I showed her the teaser trailer, and she was hyped. She was so hyped. And I was really surprised, I talked to her about pre-orders already, and she said she doesn't care. She is going to pre-order, and she's probably going to pre-order the most expensive edition. And that's something else we need to talk about. Even though Dragon Age isn't out yet, I can already feel that EA are going to squeeze Dragon Age for every coin it can make. Anyway, let's get back onto a topic, and let's actually talk about a topic. So, I want to compare the possibility of Dragon Age 4 becoming the new Star Wars Battlefront to EA. Right. So, a while back when Star Wars Battlefront 2 EA was announced, we got told that there was no season pass, and we, as fans of Star Wars and as gamers, we were over the moon. I mean, the moment you bring in a season pass to a game is the moment you already divide your brand new community, because you have people that just buy the base game, and then you have people that buy the season pass, and you can't have all those players on the same maps, and that kind of sucks. So EA said no season pass. But when we eventually got the game, we understood why there was no season pass, because they put so many microtransactions, loot boxes into the game. And, I remember at one point it took 40 hours of gameplay to unlock Darth Vader. And Battlefront 2 EA, from my humble opinion, it seemed like a very incomplete game. I never played it. I looked at a lot of reviews. I looked at a lot of gameplay. But it looked incomplete. The game launched, and this is showing my bias and love towards Obi-Wan, but Obi-Wan Kenobi wasn't in the game. a character that is so tied to the universe of Star Wars. You know, Obi-Wan is the character that ties the prequel trilogy and the OT films together. And the game launched without Obi-Wan Kenobi. It launched without Anakin Skywalker. It launched without Rex and Cody and a lot of prequel era stuff. And yes, you know, we've got like Obi-Wan Kenobi now, we've got General Grievous. But it's by far too far. It's just too late. And I'm worried that, you know, EA is going to do the same thing to Dragon Age. That they're going to they're going to push this development cycle, and we're basically going to get like an incomplete game. And that's not fair to both you, the consumer, and you as a fan. Now, there's the probability that EA isn't going to do that, and I hope they're not going to do that. But what we need to look out for is the microtransactions and the loot box. You know, loot boxes are in, I hate to say, but they're in basically everything. Overwatch, Star Wars, Battlefront. There's probably 500 other games that I can't, you know, say off the top of my head right now. But I will bet you that EA will find a way to put in loot boxes. They already did. It already started with Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3 had attacked on multiplayer, and they tried selling loot boxes to you. Now, in EA's defense, I never thought I'd say those words. You can earn credits to buy the boxes with, and that's fine. You know, I think it's pretty fair. You know, the harder you go, like which level you choose, you know, gold, bronze, silver, platinum, as more credits you gain, that's fine. But the same thing happened in Mass Effect Andromeda. You know, they kind of forced, I think, BioWare to put in this multiplayer so they could sell their loot boxes. Now, I'm unsure if Dragon Age Inquisition had a multiplayer. I want to say they did. As I said, I'm not a Dragon Age fan. I'm just really worried about the state of gaming, if I'm being honest. But we have to watch out for this, you know. EA are notorious for their loot boxes, for their PR rubbish, and that's something Dragon Age fans have to be wary of. The trailer dropped, and it looked good. It looked really good. It sets up a lot of mystery, like the statue we see. My sister told me that that's the red lyrium idol you see in Dragon Age 2, and she was telling me about how it all links in together and how Solus might be corrupted, yak, blah, blah, blah. But we need to be careful, because I don't trust EA, and neither should you. And this is an issue I'm seeing more and more arising in our society. People thinking that these major companies are your friend. They're not. EA isn't your friend. Activision isn't your friend. Blizzard, Valve, these developers and these publishers are not your friends. They see you as nothing more than a money bag. And EA is notorious for not even pretending to hide. They don't see you as money. I guess what I'm trying to say is please be careful around the hype surrounding Dragon Age 4. I want that game to be good, because Dragon Age is a beautiful franchise, beautiful characters, and it's done by BioWare. But I am so scared for that game, you know. Previous history is showing us that EA, one way or another, will mess this up. Alright, so I know this video was kind of like all over the place, and this is just me rambling, but I really needed to get these thoughts out. I just don't trust EA, and I do think they're going to pull some BS on us. Anyway, if you agree, disagree, if you think the video is just too rambly, hit that like button or hit the dislike button and tell me why. Anyway, this is Son of a Saint. Thanks for watching.